What is moral responsibility? What does it really mean to be responsible for our actions? When we praise someone for doing good or blame someone for doing harm, we are making a judgment about moral responsibility. But where does that responsibility actually come from? At its core, moral responsibility is the idea that individuals can be held accountable for their actions when those actions are freely chosen and understood. If a person knowingly chooses to act in a certain way, especially when they could have acted differently, we tend to see them as morally responsible for the outcome. One key element of moral responsibility is free will. Many philosophers argue that to be morally responsible, a person must have the freedom to choose their actions. If every action were completely determined by genetics, environment, or past events, could anyone truly be blamed or praised? This question lies at the heart of debates between free will and determinism. Another important factor is intent. We usually judge actions differently depending on whether harm was intentional, accidental, or unavoidable. For example, causing harm on purpose carries more moral weight than causing harm by mistake. This shows that moral responsibility is not only about what happens, but also about why it happens. Awareness also matters. A person who does not understand the consequences of their actions, such as a young child or someone acting under severe mental impairment, is often seen as less morally responsible. This is why responsibility is closely tied to rationality and understanding. Moral responsibility plays a crucial role in law, society, and everyday life. Legal systems punish wrongdoing based on responsibility. Social norms rely on praise and blame to guide behavior. Even our personal relationships depend on the idea that people are accountable for their choices. However, moral responsibility is not a simple concept. Some philosophers argue that even in a determined world, responsibility still makes sense because it shapes behavior and reflects who we are. Others believe true responsibility requires genuine freedom. Ultimately, moral responsibility forces us to confront deep questions about human nature. Are we authors of our actions or products of forces beyond our control? The way we answer this question shapes how we judge others and ourselves.